Adore here. It took me several tries to get this right, but here's how to get to the Ascendant portal and how to solo Destiny 2 Forsaken's Week 4 Ascendant challenge using a Dawnblade Warlock running Attunement of Grace. Share this video everywhere, subscribe and ring the bell for more Forsaken content. Let's get to the video. Alright, so once you reach this location, you will see in the distance this statue, and at the top of the statue's head is actually where the portal is going to come. And here's where you're going to need to use your Tincture of Queen's Foil, which is in your consumables, which will make you Ascendant. And then the platforms to your left here, once you've turned around from the statue so you're not facing it, will show up because they're basically invisible. They're in the Ascendant realm, I guess. Anyways, you want to jump up them, and I was watching some other videos, and they said that there's a chest here if you veer off to the left, but I wasn't able to find it. So if anybody has, put it in the comments, and then I can get it, and then everybody else can get it too. Because like I said, I wasn't able to find it. Anyways, take the platforms around, and then jump into the portal. And once inside the portal, you will be at a jumping puzzle of sorts when you go up to Tolan, which is his spirit, just a light. He will like fly out and like illuminate certain area to go to where you need to go, I guess. But I didn't really follow him. I just kind of went to the left and sort of took my own way, which you can see in the video, but it's the way to get there. So maybe there's multiple ways around. I'm not sure. But anyways, you're going to the temple that you see in the far off distance when you get through the portal the first time. And when you get over there, you'll see a whole bunch of wizards, witches, whatever. I guess they're called wizards, even though I think they're female, so witches. Anyways, and you want to go over to the shrine. One of the shrines is where I would recommend. And then they're going to have a bunch of thrall come at you first, and then there'll be acolytes after that. But for the thrall, I would just say throw your grenade. And the ones that I'm running, the thrall will just come and just go through it, and they'll all burn up into a crisp, so that works. And then just take out the rest of the witches. I preferred to bring a rocket launcher. I actually have the Dream City one, which I think is pretty amazing. So use that, or maybe if you have the raid one, I have that one too. That's a pretty good one. I've done it with a machine gun as well. Not a machine gun, a grenade launcher. Machine guns come later, I think, right? But you want to take them out, all the ads. And then once you do, you'll get a little notification. But I'm running no HUD because I really like to have clean footage for you guys as much as I can. So even though it's really challenging, I don't get the indicator, but you will. So you want to go to the center of the room, which is the ritual. And when you pick up the sword there, which is very much like the Crota swords or whatever that we've used before, the Hive sword, then one of the knights will start moving around. So I would suggest that you then go over to one of the shrines. This is where you use your super the first time with the, like I said, the Dawn Blade. Make sure you're running Attunement of Grace before any of this. And then it will make your well, and that'll heal you, and it'll give you an overshield and all this other stuff, which is just awesome. So you want to use that, kill the knight, just if he like kind of goes out of the circle, just to be safe, because like I was 531 I think for my light level. So 2 hits from him would definitely kill me, and just 1 put me critical and made it very difficult to survive, you know, just hovering. Although I think I do get hit a couple times, so you'll see that. So I almost die a couple times. So if he goes out of the circle, just kind of move to the far other side of the circle and he'll come towards you, and then just take him out with the sword. The other thing is, people were saying that you can stun lock them, but I tried to do that, or whatever it is to do it, and it didn't work for me. So if you know how to do it, just put it in the comments and people will then have a better idea of how to do that. But yeah, I wasn't able to stun lock them. After you do that, then there's going to be a lot more ads, and the other 2 knights are going to start moving around as well. So at this point, you just kind of want to jump around from platform to platform. The knights can't like jump or anything, so they have to like walk up the little staircases up there. So the 2 little platforms where you'll have a Centurion and a Vandal, or whatever the thing is that does the sniper rifle, take those 2 out. And then you can do that on both platforms, and then you can just sort of jump from platform to platform, taking out the rest of the ads. After that, you want to go to one of the shrines again. I just think they're the safest place to do it. And once your super has come up again, just use your super and it'll make another well. And just make sure that you've actually pulled both of them. That way you can take them out at the same time, because what happens is the entire room gets filled with ads again. And if you take out the knights, you don't have to really worry about it, because all the ads will despawn. After this, then Tolan tells you to go a different direction in the room, so you go that way, and then you're going to have all these ads, and you'll see them. They'll be across from where you are. I think it was in the Corrupted Strike, I think her name, the Technium was named Sadia. She would like manipulate the rocks and stuff, like throw meteors or whatever they are at you. That's going to happen in this room, so your best option at this point is just to, from a far distance, I use the scout rifle, which is not that great, but I really love this Masterwork Dreaming City scout rifle, so that's what I use. But if you have a sniper rifle, that would be even better, and just take them out the way that you see me doing it from really far away. And then what happens is these platforms, this is the reason you need to take out the ads, platforms are going to disintegrate when you jump on them. So you have to kind of get off them quickly, and if you have all these ads attacking you and stuff, that's going to be really bad, especially with the Centurions. Because if you fall here, you have to do the whole thing over. If you fall anytime, if you die in any way, you have to do the entire encounter all over again. So just don't do that, just be safe, and follow my guide. In the video I actually show when it is good, safe to jump across the platforms. And there's going to be a couple different platforms where the ads are actually at, and those are safe places where you can just sort of hang out for a bit, which I do in the video, so again, just follow the video. And just stay in the safe locations. Take out the rest of the ads, and then at the very end, when you get across the rest of the platforms, you will have a chest show up. I think it drops powerful gear, so that's awesome. So get the chest, but make sure, again, if you were running this not solo and you had a fire team, then one of you would need to bring over the sword. Since you're solo, you have to bring the sword yourself, so again, another reason for taking out all the ads. But when you get the chest, it will only show up if you have the sword, so when you get there with the sword, the chest shows up, and then there's not really like an idea of platforms of where you can go, I guess, but there's a little cliff thing, which in the video I show where to go. So just take the cliff and that'll let you out of the portal. Once you're out, this is kind of a little Easter egg cool thing. You actually get to keep the sword for a little while, however much time it still has left. And since again I'm running no HUD because I like that clean footage for you guys, I don't know how much time I had left, but I was able to just kind of run around, and in my intro you actually see me running around with the hive sword in the Dreaming City, which I just think is awesome. If you have any questions or any problems or anything, just let me know in the comments and I'll see what I can do to help you. But I think the guide is relatively easy. You could probably do it with any other class, just if you know how to stun lock the knights, but like I said, 2 of them would just kill me. So again, if I was 531, if you're like 530 or something, I don't know if the enemies will be immune. I just know that at 531 they aren't, so you'll be fine. Anyways, I really hope you guys liked the video, and definitely subscribe and ring that bell, because if you don't ring the bell, then you won't hear from me very often. Sad face. Please share the video everywhere to help people out, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, bye-bye.